I desperately need a postgrad to come over and tuck me to bed and tell me that everything's gonna be okay, and hold my hand while I fall asleep and tell me that I'm gonna get a job while I cry and wipe away my tears. That'd be lovely.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
To all the recent grad or early grads who are struggling to find a job, I feel you, I hear you, and I understand. I'm sending my heart out to y'all because, just for context, I graduated during the pandemic. It took me a whole entire year to find a full-time job. I applied to hundreds of jobs, and honestly, I didn't really get any traction until I decided to do an unpaid internship that gave me some work experience. I mean, it actually gave me work experience, but I didn't learn how to do the things that I did in the internship. At the internship, I already kind of knew how to do it, but nonetheless, just want to say is, you guys got this. You can do this. Don't let it destroy your confidence. You got this.
Y'all, I'm currently a Columbia grad student, and I'm actually graduating next week on May 20th. And I think it's so interesting how the number of students who are graduating without a job is actually a recession indicator. There's so many people who do not have jobs. What do you think?
No, I agree. Recession indicator. No jobs, recession indicator.
I'm saying.
I just need to get something off of my chest because it's been pissing me the fuck off for the longest, but I have nowhere else to really talk about it, and I feel like here maybe some people will relate to me or understand me. I don't know. I don't really care. I just need to let it out of my chest. It is so irritating when people ask me over and over again, "Oh, I'm surprised you're still here. Have you been applying for jobs? What's your degree in again? What jobs are you looking for? What's something you want to do? Are you planning on staying here forever?" Shut the fuck up and stop fucking asking me these stupid questions, because literally, I don't even know. And before y'all say, "Oh, you can't get jobs because you're not trying hard enough," I'm probably not. I'm not unemployed. I have a job. I live in an apartment. Me and my man, we have a cat. We have an apartment. I have my own personal expenses. I need money, so I stay at the job I've had for the past 3 years. I don't see a problem. Just because I didn't graduate and move on to something else, y'all have to ask me 55 million times when I'm getting another job and make me feel like shit, because I'm gonna be 23 in like 15 days, and I don't have a big girl job yet. I don't understand why it's like such a big question. I know people probably mean well by it, but it's irritating as fuck, and I hate that question because I don't even know what I want to do either. It stresses me out every day. I don't sit at my computer for hours at a time every single day because I'm not unemployed, because it destroys my mental health to think about working for the rest of my life like that, and for sitting at a computer all day on my days off. I'm not just going to sit there and apply. Literally, when I was in college, my professors and stuff would say to all of us, just because you're getting a bachelor's in psychology doesn't mean you can't get any jobs. You can get HR jobs, whatever jobs. And I was like, oh, okay, that seems cool for me, because I want to do like receptionist jobs, stuff like that. That seems cool to me. It's not that easy, because I've literally got a comment on here before like, "Oh, it's because your major's in psychology and you're not going to extra school." No, I don't want to go to extra school because I have about $25,000 in loans due. And I have to start paying them in basically a month. And I have to start finding a plan and paying $100 a month all the way up till I'm 30 some fucking years old. So no, I don't want to go to more school because I'm not rich and I'm not paying for all that shit. And I don't want to be a therapist. I never did. I picked psychology because I thought it was interesting. For everyone that asks me, "Why'd you pick psychology?" Because it's interesting to me. I wanted to learn about psychology so I could apply it to my everyday life. And I was told in school that I could get jobs with that. Here's the thing. Every time I apply to places, and I've applied to a lot of places, don't get me wrong, I got rejected to be a receptionist 2 times. I applied to Target long before the job I have now. Rejected. I applied to Starbucks. Rejected. I applied for administrative assistant at many places, and my resume is good, and I have, my degree on there and everything, and my GPA, and my education, and my work experience, all that stuff. Applied to be an administrative assistant, didn't even get nothing. Got an email immediately, "We're not hiring right now," or "We're not looking for you right now." I applied to different places. A lot of them, you got an email from LinkedIn saying, "Oh, they viewed your profile," but I didn't get a call back, anything. And all the interviews I did get didn't make it past like the first stage, or I got rejected. So it's not as easy as y'all think to get a job. Why is it such like a question? Like, why are you like, "I'm surprised you're still here"? I'm going to stay there until I find something that works for me. My dream is not to work for the rest of my life. My dream is to be an influencer, to be a content creator, to make content people enjoy, to make people happy, and to make money off of TikTok or Instagram or whatever. That's my dream. I've said this a million times. Call me fucking stupid. I don't fucking care, because it's my dream. I want to be a content creator, and I'm gonna work hard at this, and I'm trying. I'm gonna believe that one day my account will grow from the number it's stuck at up. Until then, I need money. So yes, I'm gonna stay at the same job for now until I find other jobs. Like, I just need to get this off my chest somewhere, because I get asked this all the time, and it's by people in high school or just starting college. Like, you don't understand right now because you're in school. I didn't understand either. I thought, oh, I don't know what I want to do, but the second I get out, I'm going to apply to anything and I'll get it because I have a college degree. That's what my dad said. That's what, people say. Not true. So I just want to say that, if you continually ask someone when they're going to leave the job, it makes them really think that you don't want them there anymore. And that's kind of hurtful, but at the same time, it's also kind of annoying because I keep having to explain myself over and over again. So I'm just going to put this out there. This is my life story. I'm very stressed out. I don't know what I want to do. Being in your 20s is not easy. Just let me live. Or maybe someone will relate. Like, have you graduated college or high school, whatever your situation is, and you're still at the same job you've had for however many years when you were in high school or college, and you're still there and people are asking you when you're leaving? Because if so, let me know if I'm just crazy and just, not, in a good mood today, because that could be it too. But this has been on my mind for a while, and I just needed to let it out somewhere. I feel like I can let it out here, so please do let me know if you're relating to that. And if you watch this all the way through, and if you just feel like I'm just talking a bunch of nonsense, I don't know, maybe I am, but that was all. Bye, guys.
I hate to be a negative Nancy, but I am not excited to graduate college at all. This is solely because I don't have a post-grad job lined up for me as of right now. I know that will change. I will be employed, but I think the idea of graduating with a job lined up has been so romanticized. I mean, that's what we worked our asses for these past 4 years, is to graduate with a job in hand. And the fact that I don't have that right now, and so many other people don't either, it makes the act of graduation just completely unmotivating. I'm not excited. I do my pictures, I have to find a dress. It's all these things, I should be looking forward to them, but I almost feel like it's another chore that I have to do. And a big part of this, I feel like it stems from just honestly just being burnt out through your senior year of college, especially your last month of college. I feel like no one really talks about your last month of college. I feel like for me, it's been the most mentally derailing month of my life. Not to be so, as far as school, I'm just fuck, I want to be over with it. But at the same time, okay, I'm over with it, but then I have nothing to really look forward to. But again, this is not a very abundant way of thinking. I need to think with abundance and that every opportunity comes to me. I'm open to all opportunities. But I think this past month, it's just been kind of hitting me a little harder than normal. And at the end of the day, I know I'm a smart girl. I will have a job secured for me when the time is right. I'm not alone, which is, I think I have to keep telling myself, a lot of people are in the same shoes as me right now. Yeah, it still sucks. I want to feel excited for graduating college and getting my bachelor's, but I'm literally not. And I hope that changes because I should be.
What's good, y'all? So can we have a conversation about the post-grad thing that nobody really speaks on? Everybody rush you to graduate, hurry up and graduate, this, that, and the third, you're gonna be making X amount of dollars, but it damn near be definitely in this economy, in this day and time we're in, it'd be a 2 to 3 year wait before somebody can actually find a job in their career field, and then actually find probably 2 more years afterwards to find something that they actually like and love. Is this the America that we supposed to have? As kids, we had dreams of becoming certain things, but once we got to college, we figured out they're not making that much money. So now we then put ourselves in different fields and shit that we don't even know how to get into those fields and programs when you get out of college, because everything is really based off people you know. That's really all it's based off of. If you know somebody that has this job, maybe you could get on, but if not, it's hard as fuck. And I don't think that's a conversation that we talk about on here and that we need to actually talk about, because it's really a big ass gap of people that are career ready, job ready, and everything, but there's no space for them right now, and we need to focus on that.
One of the main reasons why students are not excited to actually graduate is because we don't have jobs. If we actually had a job lined up in our field that was a good paying job, we would be excited to graduate. But if you have nothing lined up and you're going out into this world where there is huge amount of unemployment, you're cooked. You're cooked. And unfortunately, you are not even excited to graduate. And it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing to see.
Okay, so I think that this notion is one that a lot of people have when they like are about to graduate, or when they just graduated, or they're like a year or two out and they're just like struggling. A job does not define the progression of your life. You don't know what is happening right now in your life that's going to set you up for like your next step or whatever. And you know, there's obviously things that you're doing that are making an impact in yourself and in your community and those kinds of things. And you know, like, really just focus on that. A job is not the end all be all of who you are as a person. I know that that's kind of the impression that society puts on us, but it's not. After my first job that I had post-grad, that was kind of like my identity for a while, I really struggled with just like, who am I? What am I without this job? And how do I find me that's not Allie with this job title, with this company, that kind of thing. There are special things that are unique to you, that are soft skills, hard skills, whatever, that you are learning and you're developing every single day. Not having the job doesn't necessarily mean that you're not progressing in life. It just may seem different than what you're kind of being told is like the mainstream way of like how you're supposed to live your life. So don't get too bogged down by that. Do things that make you happy and that make you excited, and continue to search for a job if that's what you want. But like, it's not the definition of success. It's not the definition of who you are as a person, and everyone is worth a lot more than their job. So
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
I'm starting a series to see how long I go without having a full-time job. Job market is absolutely horrible right now. I just graduated with my BFA in graphic design, and right now I'm working 3 jobs to hopefully start saving up to get my master's. But today I worked my corporate job that I'm at part-time from 8 to 3:45. Now I'm at my surfing job that I'm probably working from 5 to 10:30. I'm tired, I'm stressed, and applying for jobs is not just like sending out your resume. When it comes to graphic design, you need to write cover letters. You need to look at the description of what the job is you're applying for. So you have to edit your portfolio, edit your resume, edit your skills, just everything. Just be like...
One thing I want to talk about is the struggle of getting a job post-grad. Especially when it comes to like the older generation, and how like they love to say, oh, all you have to do is just go to school. Once you go to school, you get a degree. Once you get a degree, you get a job. But that was back then. Nowadays, you go to school, you get your degree, and then you have to apply for a job. Like, apply and apply and apply. And most of the time, these jobs will be like, oh, you're underqualified. Oh, you're overqualified. Oh, you're not qualified. Oh, you do not have enough experience. And I'm just like, I just came out of undergrad. Isn't it the purpose of a job is for me to get that experience? Like, but then again, you have to realize some jobs do not want to train people, so they don't, and because it costs them money to train people, and they don't want to pay for training and stuff. So it's like they would be looking for people who have like a lot of experience. But I'm just like, that's not how it is in undergrad. In undergrad, you barely even get that much experience. Honestly, like, you get your internship like in like what, your final semester, and it's kind of like, okay, that's all I can do. Like, it's just annoying, bro. It's really annoying, like, applying for jobs, and these jobs do not even, either they don't get back to you, or they get back to you and they say, oh, we're sorry, like, you did not meet the qualification for this. We decided to move on with somebody else who's skills best fit, and then you go back to like the job website and you still see that the job is still up. Who the freak was the best fit then? Like, who was the best fit? Like, it just pisses me off, because like there are a lot of people in this world who literally are still to this day looking for jobs, post undergrad, still looking for jobs. And like, it's like a struggle. It's a struggle. Like, you either have to know somebody in the job so they can refer you, or honestly, you might have to join a freaking fraternity or sorority, because they look out for each other. So like, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. And then when I think about it, also like the older generation loves to be like, oh, your younger generation are so lazy. We're not lazy. We're not lazy. We're actually trying to find jobs. These jobs are not hiring. Like, they're literally not hiring. And it's kind of like, damn. And then even sometimes when we do get the job, yeah, we deal with bullshit ass bosses and stuff when we leave. Well, at least that means we have respect for ourselves. But it's just like, it's just annoying, bro. Like, post grad, post-grad looking for jobs, post-grad not even getting a job offer, and then you just be seeing other people who are getting job offer left and right, and then you're just sitting there like thinking, is there something wrong with you? Like, is your resume not enough? Like, are you just like, were you even meant to do that degree? It really just have your brain just thinking about a lot of crazy things, and it's really sad that that's what it has to come to be. Like, and this is the reason why also a lot of people don't even want to go to like college, because it's like you're not even fully determined a job like post-grad. You don't even know if you're going to get a job post-grad. And then once you come out and you see all these people on LinkedIn literally complaining, saying how like they haven't been able to find a job in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then they have to go back and work in like regular retail job, which is there's nothing wrong with retail, there's nothing wrong with fast food and stuff, but like coming out of college, like you want to get the big girl job, you want to get the corporate job, you want to get like the Fortune 500, whatever jobs. But it's kind of like, damn, you also have to realize sometimes in life you just kind of have to just be real with yourself and be like, okay, I can just go work at this place until something comes along. There's nothing wrong with that. But it just sucks how these jobs are not hiring, bruh. It really is. Like, it blows the fuck out of me, because it's like we literally do the steps. Go to school, get a degree, boom, they say you're gonna get a job. Where's the job? It's like, damn, I don't know. And I feel like it's gonna keep getting way worse, because like even these jobs nowadays, like you apply, they would get back to you, they would deny you, or if you apply, they would actually ask you to do an interview, and then they would ghost you on the interview. Like, oh my god, these jobs are worse than a fucking toxic relationship. Like, it's so crazy. But honestly, I just wish that those who are still looking for a job now are able to get something soon, because it's getting hard out here. It's really getting hard. This economy is getting crazy.
Can someone make this whole getting a job after college make sense? I'm graduating from Texas A&M University with a really high GPA. I've had an internship, I've had jobs, I have a lot of social media experience, I've worked with brands, I'm pretty broad, I've done so much. I've been involved, I've worked my way through college. I'm graduating with honors, and I've applied to over 100 jobs and I can't get anything. And it's not like I'm applying for one specific kind of job. I'm going broad. And I had a couple interviews on Thursday, and I thought it went well. You know, my personality is great for sales, right? I've got the good GPA, I've got the work ethic, I've got it all, right? But I cannot get a job to save my life. Spending $8,000 a semester to go to a very good school, to not even be able to get a job once I graduate. I have nothing lined up. And it's really like overwhelming, because it's like, wait, what am I supposed to do? And I'm not being stingy saying, oh, I'm only applying to certain jobs with certain salaries. No, I'm really trying to be broad. I just don't get it. Like, what's wrong? Is it something with me? Because I'm going to tell you for a fact, whatever job hires me won't regret it. I have a work ethic like no other. I bought a brand new car at 19 because I wanted it so bad. I have worked hard for everything I've ever wanted in my life. I don't let rejection, I don't let failure, I don't let any of that stop me. I graduate 2 months from tomorrow. I got nothing lined up, nothing. I get rejection emails on the daily. No reason why. And I see on TV with the politics saying, oh, we got so many jobs. There's so many jobs for people. Even when I've tried to find a serving job last year, I couldn't get one. Yet I got 6 years of experience. Try not to have a mental breakdown crying, but it just makes you wonder, like, are you good enough and are you gonna find a job at all, you know?
I just had the horrible realization that it's been almost 2 fucking years since I graduated and I still don't have a job. And I'm just like in this paralyzing state where I'm like I don't know what the fuck to do with my life. Like, I feel like there's so many like possibilities, and because of that, like, I don't want to take any risks to do anything, so then I end up doing nothing. But then it's like fucking me over because I'm about to turn 24 and I still don't have a fucking job. And then thinking about that, like, it puts me in a state of panic, and I'm like, holy shit, like, I'm old as fuck and I don't have a job yet. Like, I'm never gonna have a career, never gonna have a job at this point. Like, so I don't know what the fuck to do. It's so like, the problem is I don't have experience, so I just need to fucking get any job at this point, but like, I don't want to. So that's what's making it hard, because I don't know, like, I think I just need to get a fucking retail job or something, but I don't want to do that at all. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, it's just a lot of work. Like, it's hard work. You're gonna be on your feet all fucking day, and like, right now I just fucking lay down all day hanging with dogs, you know, because I dog sit. I'd rather just fucking do that in the meantime, you know. Like, I don't want to get another job, but I need another job to get experience, to get a job. And it's just so, like, it's just, I don't know, it stressed me out. Alternatively, I could just go back to school or something. But now I'm, like, annoyed because I've been thinking about this for the past, like, 2 fucking years. Maybe I should go back to school, do something like, I don't know, medical, like do some kind of medical certification type thing. At this point, I would have been done because most programs are a 2-year program. So now I'm mad I wasted 2 fucking years. If, like, I'm just gonna go back to school anyway. Or I could even just do a master's degree in something. I don't even know what, but, like, I don't even think that would even help me. Like, because I still don't have work experience. So, like, I just think I need to get into a different field somehow. I don't know. Like, I have a degree in marketing, so it's so fucking hard to get anything in that right now, especially with no experience. So, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to do. I think I just need to start my own fucking business, but I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, because my friend's boss never fucking works. And I'm like, damn, that must be fucking nice. So, like, I want a life like that, but I don't know what to do. So it's so hard. And you also need money to do anything. So that's a little scary because I would need a loan. And it's like, I'm not willing. That's what I meant earlier about, like, taking risks. Like, I don't want to fucking take a risk like that and, like, get a loan for something. Because what if it fails? You know what I mean? Like, you can't have that mindset, but that's all I can think about. I'm like, what if it fails and I, like, go fucking bankrupt? I don't know. Like, that's just scary. I don't know if I want to do that. So instead, I'm doing nothing with my life. Just taking things day by day, I guess. But I don't know. Like, I really need something to change. Like, I need to get something. Because otherwise I'm going to be stuck in Florida for the rest of my life. And now that it's getting hot again, I'm reminded of how much I hate it here. And, like, I need to get the fuck out. So something needs to change soon.
Look, do what you have to do. At the end of the day, nobody likes working retail. Retail is like your last option. Nobody likes working retail. It is draining. It pays low. You have a lot of work. You hate working with your coworkers. Like, it is just not a good place to work at. But if you need bread, if you need a job, if you need experience, if you need a structured life, work retail, man. Do what you have to do. Put your pride aside and just humble yourself and go work retail until you find another thing. You have been unemployed for a very long time, and you actually have to start working. Even if it's slow, even if it's a place that you really do not like to be at. Do what you have to do for now, at least. And actually start to plan your life.
Let me just tell you, if you're a graduate, like you graduated last year or the year before that, and you still can't find a job, trust me, we're all in the same boat here. Like, I look so messy, but I literally work part-time 3 times a week. It barely pays. I have to live off benefits to actually, like, substitute the money that I earn. And I'm just being real because I feel like I hate coming on this net and then seeing people not be realistic, because I'm being very real. I'm only 23. I just got my degree last year and I thought I was going to get a job. Like, I have 6 years of customer service experience. I have 3 months worth of legal advice experience and a 2-week work placement at a legal assistant firm, and even an international program that I took part in for border control in Hungary. And even that is not good enough. And I just wanted to make this video to show anybody else that might be thinking, oh, I literally just wasted money studying for 3 years, I can't find something. Trust me when I say God has something ready for you, it will come. And sometimes, yeah, you have to just live life being humble and just go through the phases that God is bringing you through. Because when I tell you, I have not had a job since December and I'm still able to keep my roof over my head. I'm still able to pay my bills, majority of them, even if they are a little bit behind. I have not gone without food, and these things show that I need to have gratitude. I need to still remember that even though I don't have money to just go and spend willy-nilly, God has actually allowed me to have money to be able to pay my bills, to be able to look after myself, to be able to support my child still. So this is to anybody that feels like they're a failure. You're not a failure because you haven't got a job yet. Remember the key word, yet. You haven't got a job yet, but it's coming. Okay? I just needed to say this for myself and somebody else, because I know it's hard out here. It's hard out here. Like, I don't want to do customer service no more. I want a normal job. I want to actually sit in the office. I want to learn new skills. I'm getting tired, but I know good things come to those who wait. Yeah? So just keep that in mind, and remember, you have not been hungry. You haven't gone without. So every time you feel a bit sad and a bit like a failure, you have still been able to look after yourself from when you've not had a job to having something. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, keep your head up. Yeah. I remember Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 7, blessed are those who trust in the Lord. And that has been something that I try to remember, because when you trust in the Lord, you are always blessed. Don't walk with sight, you walk with faith, right? So you're going to get a job. I'm going to get a job. You're going to get a job. We're all going to get a job.
So I just finished my senior year at MIT and I've applied to like 250 jobs. Who has a job right now? And obviously it sucks because like school's really expensive here. I'm a mechanical engineering major. I have a 4.8 GPA and I still haven't been able to get a full-time position. And to be fully transparent, like I'm not struggling or anything. I worked an on-campus job. I worked at the gym here, as well as I did a little side hustle thing where I filed class action lawsuits on an app called Claim to make like a couple extra $1,000. But like, I'm pretty much graduated. Like I really do need a full-time job. So yeah, if you have any ideas, comment down below and help me out.
So now that I've got my master's degree, I have to like be an adult and apply for jobs. And I forgot how grueling applying for jobs is. You have to apply for so many jobs just to hear from nobody. I got my first rejection email today, so I guess I'm moving up in the world. But yeah, pretty much nobody's even responding to me. I should have an interview next week, and I'll be taking another application to another store in person next week. So I'm grinding. Like I'm working on it, right? But it's one of those things that you don't see any progress or results until you do. And so I'm so frustrated. It's very hard for me to even appreciate the fact that, I just got a master's degree. That's a big accomplishment. Because now the other shoe is dropping and I have to worry about rent. On top of the economy just being in the garbage right now. So I don't know if anyone can relate. I just wanted to vent for a second.
I think the most sickening thing right now is the fact that you go to college, graduate college, and then you have your degree and then you can't even get a job in your field. I'm doing my master's right now, and I just started a new class, and there's an introductory discussion board. You scroll through and reply to 2 other pairs. I'm looking for somebody's discussion post to reply to, and I came across this girl's own, and she said her name is da-da-da-da-da, and she graduated last year with a degree, a bachelor's of science in biological science. And she works as a senior marketing research analysis for a marketing firm. The bitch is a scientist and works for a marketing firm. What sense does that even make? I'm scrolling through again and I came across another girl's post, and she's talking about how she graduated the year before last, 2 years ago, and she got a degree in health science. She works for the government, and her job title is senior accountant. How does that even make sense? Meanwhile, there's kids like me, graduated college, and can't even get a job in our field.
If you just graduated college, I would say if you are looking for a job, really focus on connections. In this year 2025, where the job market is just literally insane, most people who are getting jobs right now are out of connections. They are not better than you in any type of way whatsoever. The only difference between you and them who have jobs are the ones who have connections. That's it. They have connections and you don't. They have other people to vouch for them, to refer them, and you don't. And so they have the easier route and you have the harder route just because they have connections. So in this year 2025, try to build as many connections as possible. In the long term, that route is just smarter and will actually get you a lot farther than only doing applications.
I'm gonna be a little vulnerable on this app right now, so give me a break. I'm alive, but I'm not living. That might sound really morbid to you, but I promise I'll explain. I have been looking for a job since May of 2024, and even before that. And I've made it very, very far with some of these companies. I've done projects for them, like final interview, everything's been going really great. And then people will just ghost you, or, you know, they'll tell you you've been like rejected. Back to my thing about being alive and not living. I just feel like I'm missing out on so many experiences because I don't have the money, or I'm not living in the place that I desire to be. And although it's like easier said than done, I just can't stop comparing myself to other people. It's like, or thinking about other things that I could have done and like how I could have gone about things. Like, I know myself as a person, and I know that I put in a lot of hard work and I really care about others, but it has me questioning my worth. Like, maybe I'm not as valuable as I hate crying, hold on. Just a very lonely feeling when I feel like everyone has their life together and I'm like trying to get mine together, and I've been really patient and I'm waiting for the right opportunity to fall in my lap. And I mean, like, I'm trying to put in all the effort that I can, but it comes to a point where it's like, what more can I do? Like, I feel like it's like putting my life on hold to a different extent that I've never had, and I absolutely hate it. I don't know what to do. And I just see the worth in myself, and despite me being really upset right now, it's like, I just want someone to see it in me. I want someone to also believe in me. I have the skills, I'm not stupid, I love everything that I do, and it's just so hard to not compare yourself to other people. I hope someone else understands, because it's just a horrible feeling.
There's really something about being unemployed that makes me want to shop and spend money. I've been eating out a lot lately. Should I be eating out a lot lately? Absolutely not. I also all of a sudden see all these things that like I want to buy online. And I've got to say, whoever gets me as their employee is going to be lucky. Because by the end of this whole job search thing, I'm going to have a whole list of things I want to buy, because I feel like I can't really buy them right now. I don't have like the money. That would be bad. But when I do get the money, I'm gonna have a list of all the things I want to get, and I'm gonna be really trying to get those things. So I'll be working very hard, and you know, I'm a great employee anyways, so get ready. I'm very ready. So let's hope I get hired soon. Somebody please hire me.
Look, I don't know if anybody told y'all this, but nothing is supposed to be handed to you or promised. Bro, just because you went to college does not mean you're entitled to a job. A lot of y'all are incompetent. Would you hire yourself? Would you hire your friend that you went to school with when y'all just drank the whole time? I'm not saying that's what college is about. I'm just saying, really think about things, bro. Like, let's really dissect things. Y'all complain about not being hired, but y'all are unhirable. I'm not one of these old people. I'm Gen Z. I have friends, I have peers that just finished school, and I'm like hearing them complain about not getting jobs, and I'm like, bro, I would not hire you. Like, I wouldn't hire you to change a light bulb. And y'all over here wondering why I can't get a job. Bro, y'all are incompetent. Y'all don't have people skills. You can't sit there and just hold a conversation, which is very big. Y'all don't have soft skills. You might have been, you know, taught a certain trade or certain skill when you were in college, but bro, if you can't sit there and just have a simple conversation, if you can't, you know what I'm saying, just not go 5 seconds without pulling your phone out, like, that says a lot about you, bro. I would not hire you. If I was an old head and I was hiring people, I would not hire a lot of y'all. I'll be completely honest, bro. And y'all are lazy as hell.
I graduated college like 2 weeks ago, and my problem is, it feels like I'm in summer. Like, I'm unemployed. I don't have a job, but I'm back home, and I don't feel the need to like apply to jobs right now. I don't feel the need to like get my life together, because I'm like, oh, this is summer. Like, I can just binge TV shows right now. But like, who's gonna tell me that this is life now? Like, I don't have summers left. I don't know when it's gonna hit me, but for now, I'm gonna live in delusion and just watch TV shows and rot for a little bit and see how that plays out. I don't know.
Hey y'all, I'm coming on here to rant because I'm very frustrated and sad and, I don't know, many mixed emotions. So as y'all know, or maybe y'all don't, I don't know, I just graduated college in May, and it's a big accomplishment. Huge, right? Big changes should be happening, right? So there definitely are big changes happening for me. Like, I'm moving to Dallas soon, which is exciting. I just started my internship. Not just started, I actually started that maybe like a month or two ago. But yeah, like, exciting things are happening. But nothing prepared me, honestly, for this job hunting situation, because what the fuck? So I kind of know what I want to do, but I'm the type of bitch that has like multiple plans, because if one fails, then I will go to the next plan. So I graduated with a journalism degree, and my ultimate goal is to be on the red carpet, interviewing celebrities and working in the entertainment industry, like possibly having my own show, because I can talk. One thing I can do is fucking talk. And one thing I like to talk about is fashion, pop culture. I mean, look at my room. It's littered with things related to that. So my plans include one of which being being a content creator or like a social media manager for a brand, which is kind of what I'm doing right now with my internship, except I'm not getting paid. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of what I want to do. I also want to teach abroad, but saving that for later. Yeah, my mind's literally everywhere. So I'm searching for jobs, and all I'm finding are like data analysis. Do I look like? But anyway, I'm looking through jobs and I'm finding good ones, but then it's like minimum of 1 to 2 years of experience in brand marketing. Experience, I just graduated. But yeah, moral of the story, I just really want a job. I have even researched multiple magazines that I want to work for, such as Paper. Hey, if you see this, hire me. So moral of the story, I just really need a job. And yeah, stay tuned for more info on my job hunt, and stay tuned because this is the beginning of my success story.
I totally understand where you're coming from, and honestly, when I graduated college, I still wasn't sure what my plan was going to be, but I think that's a lot more normal than people realize. When I was in college, I actually worked in restaurants to sustain myself, and I really loved it. Hospitality is one of those things that if you play your cards right, it can really sustain you. I mean, it taught me how to manage my time, how to connect really well with people, and how to work efficiently under stress and pressure. And these are all skills that helped me today in my master's. So if you're thinking about moving and you don't have a savings plan yet, here are 3 things I would do. 1, minimize as many expenses as you can. I mean, if you can't move with your parents, if you can't, I understand that's not the case for everyone, but maybe moving with roommates. Cut out any subscriptions, because remember, this is short term, but this will get you to the move soon. 2, have a time frame ready to have envisioned. 1, whether it be like either 3 to 4 months or anything time frame that you think is realistic for yourself. That way you can keep yourself motivated and you know, okay, in 3 to 4 months, I'm gonna be here. 3, honestly, hospitality. It's one of those things that is always hiring, flexible, and that flexibility is fantastic for you to figure out what your next steps is gonna be. And remember, you know, if you're feeling behind, you're not. You're on your own journey and you have so much time ahead. Congratulations on graduating, and I'm so proud of you. Wishing you all the best.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about job inflation right now for college students or like recent college grads. No jobs. We're broke. We're sitting here broke, bro. Why are we all sitting over here? I'm calling my friends, say, yo, did you get anything yet? No one got anything yet. Like, people are literally jobless and broke right now. Students, college students, it don't make no sense. And then my major, let me not even talk about my major. I majored in public health. Yeah. I'm not even gonna get it. But seriously, the job market is tough. It's tough for college students. It doesn't matter what you did in college, what you majored in, how your resume looks. It's like no one wants us. But what am I supposed to do? But I am so happy that I'm going back for my master's. I'm gonna go back for my master's in something else, which is amazing. But still, we're jobless and we're broke. I need to find a way how to pay for my master's. You know, you clearly have to know a friend of a friend at this point in life, or you have to have some great connection, bro. For all the students that have a job right now, everyone that just graduated and they have a job right now, please tell me how you got it, because I feel like I'm thinking about selling it. I might as well sell it.
Guys, the easiest majors to find work in is actually healthcare, and specifically nursing for healthcare. Other than that, you're cooked. At this point in time, it is very hard to find a job in any field whatsoever. It's very challenging. There are very few jobs, number 1. Number 2, very low pay. And number 3, a lot of graduates, a lot of competition. And so it literally feels almost impossible to find a job. And if you feel this way, you are literally not alone. But please be encouraged and just keep pushing. Eventually, you will find a job. I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.